Any other questions?
Take my Constitution class.
Yeah.
I have a question regarding, it's certainly a statewide issue, but it's probably a national issue as well. As you both know, there's going to be a big push, at least not for this, maybe not this coming election, but certainly the next round, trying to convert Texas to a blue state. One of those issues that's going to come up deals with the pro-life aspect, because we know the progressive liberal aspect is for anything that is not pro-life. And the question I have that's on the state level is, not too long ago we had a big filibuster done by a lady that's running for governor now on the liberal side. And one of those issues dealt with late-term abortions, and which we know should not occur if we're true conservatives. The question I have mostly for Mr. Kacal is, during the filibuster, the vote came up and someone was absent. I just like your response on that.
Absolutely, no. I had my wife and my 2 children on the Senate floor.
The question, because I didn't hear the question.
He's talking about what I call the pro-life bill
Oh, okay.
that passed, that Miss Davis filibustered. But
I'm sorry.
let's talk about that bill. Great bill, didn't have enough teeth, not in my opinion, but we got it passed. We voted for that numerous times. If you recall, we were there for 3 or 4 sessions. We passed it. I voted for it numerous times. The vote that you're talking about was a 3rd reading vote on a Wednesday when it was the only thing on the calendar. We knew we had the votes. I had a meeting here, and I honored that meeting because I knew we had the votes. And I had worked with all my colleagues. I'm Catholic. And I've worked tirelessly over the whole 3 sessions working on that bill, trying to convert my Catholic Democrats from below San Antonio. And if you watch the votes and follow the numbers, we increased, and the House never wavered, but we increased. The fight was in the Senate side, and the House was solid. I knew that. Like I said, I'm endorsed by both pro-life groups. I've been committed to the Coalition for Life here, Hope Pregnancy. My wife and I have not missed an annual or not donated monthly to both those groups. And trust me, I go to adoration. We pray to end abortion every day. I had no fear of that not passing the Texas House.
But you didn't show up for the vote. You were there that day. The House register. No, I can show you the House Journal that says you voted present that day. The House Journal says you voted present. The last piece of business before the vote was to excuse you for important business in the district.
Sir,
and the important district was speaking to a legislative group.
Sir,
who would understand that you have to be around for an important vote more than a legislative group.
May I gain control of this again?
Absolutely.
Okay. Let's move on. Is that okay?
Okay.
And maybe if you want to get together after, well, you can work on that. But
As long as you understand that I have not wavered on pro-life issues,
But you
nor
didn't show
will
up for the
I.
final vote.
Timothy, I
Okay,
also
step
lost
back,
my
Tom.
mother.
You had
That's
a chance
why.
to talk.
Yes,
Tom.
ma'am. Yes, sir. However, the excuse you gave was speaking to a legislative committee.
okay, let's go on.
When you get a question from the audience, would you repeat it so that we can hear
Okay.
what they're answering? 'Cause